Hey guys, so in this lesson, we're going to talk about your why. And basically, it's just a simple question where, um, you're trying to find out why you're in this program, why you want to, compete, let's say why you want to do a physique transformation. Um, and that sounds like an easy question, but a lot of people just give surface answers. And to really find out your true why, you need to dig down, dig deep into um, really the root of why you're doing it, not just at a surface level. So in order to, really trigger a deep, a deep seated, I say deep seated hook to your why. And the hook part is basically if you know your why, there'll always be a how, just like the video, my poster up here. So when there's a deep-seated why, there's always going to be a path to how you're going to succeed. You can always find that with a deep-seated why. And your why really is what's going to help you, and your why is what's going to push you each and every day to move forward and to be consistent and not to be afraid of failing. In fact, failing is actually going to help you get there even faster because you can learn from your fails. And myself as a coach, as a bodybuilder, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for me failing thousands and thousands of times over. And a lot of people are just scared in general just to fail. So knowing your why is going to get you back on the horse and is going to keep you on track. So in order to, discover your why, there are some other questions that we need to ask. And I'm going to take you through kind of a small little exercise. So step one is going to be who. So who must I be, right? Even if you're not, so in order to get from point A, or let's say Rob version 1.0 to point B, Rob version 2.0, I'm going to ask the question, who must I be? So if I want to, let's say I want to compete, I want to be a competitor on stage. I want to be a competitor pretty much. So who must I be? I want to be a very specific competitor. So as an example, a bikini competitor, not myself, but I want to be a bikini competitor. So if I want to be a bikini competitor, who must I stop being? Well, I can't be that person who's going to fall off the wagon every day and just eat whatever processed foods are available or whatever's in front of me at that time, muffin, donuts, whatever. I'm not going to be that person who's going to skip gym sessions, right? So who must I be? I want to be a bikini competitor. And let's make that even more detailed. I want to be a bikini competitor who is placing top three at the show we're going to enter. Or I want to be a bikini champion. I want to place first place. I want to win the overalls at the next show that I enter. So who must I be? I want to be a bikini champion. Who must I stop being? I'm going to stop being the victim. I'm going to stop blaming others for my failures. There's no one else is in charge of my life except for me, right? Who can I lean on? Who can I lean on? Where's my support? Well, obviously, you have me as your coach and your support. You need to surround yourself with like-minded people, right? Who can depend on me? So who can depend on me? So that's a great question because you can take it both ways. So who can depend on me as in, are there other people that are watching me? Are there other people that are basically saying, oh, she's going to fail? Or um, the other way, she's going to inspire me, right? So who can depend on me? Then we look at step two, which is your what. So what do I need to be doing more of, to become that person I want to be? So what do I need to be doing more of? Um, what do I need to be doing less of? So what do I need to be doing more of? Well, I need to ensure I'm getting in my workouts. I need to ensure I'm meal prepping properly. I need to make sure that I'm getting in all my meals. I need to make sure that I'm using more positive self-talk. I need to make sure that I'm resting when I need to. I need to make sure that I'm balancing my work life or work relationships, career relationships, whatever you want to call it. Um, and what do I need to be doing less of? So, um, am I watching way too much TV at night when I can be, doing something else more productive? As an example, right? So, what habits do I need to start? So, what habits do I need to start? So, obviously, in this program, you are going to be changing your pattern of thoughts. And there's going to be a new set of habits that we're going to introduce. So, just one moment. So, what habits do I need to stop? There's good habits and bad habits. So, think about that. Now, what you want to do is you want to put your superhero cape on and you want to be the person you want to be, right? When you talk to yourself and answer those above questions. So, excuse me, your who, your what are very important to understand your why. In order to, you know, answer those questions, you have to be, start with being. So open up your imagination and basically put your superhero cape on and pretend you are this new version of yourself. So be the person you want to be. And when you talk to yourself, answer those questions. Now, step three is how. So how can I initially change quickly? How can I ensure I take the right actions? Uh, how can I tax myself if I don't? You know, how can I uh, incentivize myself to do so? So these hows are important as well. And of course, the program will help you with those hows and with those processes. But think about those questions. And you can write your answers down with intention and commitment to follow through. And then we finally get to the last step, which is your why. So why must I do this? Why is this important to me? Why must I do this now? And why does that matter? So truly think about that. This is the stuff that this is the thoughts that you are imprinting in your brain that is going to help really push you through the struggles, right? Your why is the center of your who, what, and how. So let's make sure when you show up day to day, you show up as this person. All right. Clarity begins, and now you can take a look at who you must be to create the life you desire. And that will now become an evolution of your identity, which is a powerful way to develop emotional energy and mental toughness.